Before we fell in love, I've been looking for you. I'm deserving of all your love and glory. The way your body feels tells some kind of story. All the little details that are not important.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Delilah. If you're new here, long time no see. Your girl has been away for a little bit. I actually did film a couple of videos. I just never edited them, and at some point like Halloween passed and it was just like not the time for it anymore. So here I am. Today actually is a little different, or I mean, it's a little similar to old Delilah's videos. We are going to rant today and have a little bit of an explaining. As you've already seen the title and the thumbnail, we are going to be talking about Summer Walker and her social anxiety and how she's been criticized for it and my opinion on it. Now, if you came on this video because you don't like Summer Walker and you want to hate on her, this is not the video for you. I'm not going to be hating on Summer Walker. She is, I think, an amazing person, and I'm going to go into some of my points, some of the things I've seen her criticized for, and my opinion on it. If you guys watched my previous videos, then you would know that I also have social anxiety. I have not been diagnosed for it. I have went to the doctor for it, but it wasn't the right doctor for me, and I haven't went back since, so it is my fault I haven't been diagnosed. It's not because I don't have it. Trust and believe, I struggle with it every day, and it's been worse this month, but we're gonna get into it. It's not about me today, it's about Summer Walker, so let's get started. I have some notes on the bottom of my laptop, so if I look down, it's because I'm trying to stay on track and not go off topic. So if you guys don't know who Summer Walker is an amazing artist. She's mostly really, I guess, would be known for R&B soul. She's beautiful. She's dating London on a Track, which is a famous producer. He actually produced her latest album, Over It, because she's over it and I'm over it too. I'm over it. I'm over everything. I'm in touch with that freaking album. I think that's the type of album that you don't even have to skip a song at, because they're all so different, they're all so amazing, and I genuinely like just really love the album. I have a lot of really nice hits there that I love to listen to, and they just like warm my heart up. But basically, Summer Walker, yes, she's an artist and she has social anxiety, and there have been a lot of things coming up in the past, like I say, a couple of weeks, maybe like a couple of months, that she's been criticized a lot for and accused of a lot of things, and I just, like I said, I wanted to talk about that real quick. While I'm discussing these points, these are not in order. I really don't know the order of these things, but I have been kind of keeping up with the things about Summer Walker, and if you see my animals in the back, don't blame me. Don't click off my video because I put a couple of animals in my video, because you know we hate that. So one of the things Summer Walker has been criticized for is taking bird baths. Now, I knew the bird bath was going to be a big thing since she posted it. I swear, people love to drag everything, and I cannot stand people for that. Let me tell you about it. So basically, Summer Walker posted something along the lines of she doesn't like to take showers, she prefers to take baths, and this is her little bath bowl full of essentials when she takes her bath, or when she has to take a quick, what would I say, sink shower. You know how sometimes we're on the go and we gotta, you know, sometimes people are on the go and they like to quickly just get ready, wipe up, freshen up, and then just go. So she posted something like that, and people started criticizing her immediately. They started telling her she stinks. They started telling her all these things. They started telling her she's dirty, that because she doesn't take showers, she doesn't ever shower. And literally all she meant by that is that she prefers baths over showers, and people, of course, just flipped everything around, came to their own conclusions, didn't ask any questions, and just kind of freaking went crazy. Now, what do I personally think about it? I think it's ridiculous that people are dragging it like that. Obviously, she showers, obviously, all those things. In fact, she used to strip back in the day, and we're gonna get into that as well. She used to be a stripper. I know strippers. I have watched a couple of stripper videos on YouTube, because I watch everybody, you know what I'm saying? And I know that between, you know, all of the performances and stuff like that, you're all in the back, all with the girls, you're gonna have your own little bowl for some things to freshen up with, just because, you know, you have to, because you're gonna sweat and you can't take a shower back there. I don't know, maybe you can, I don't know. Basically along the lines of that. So I know that's probably where she got it from. So that's what I feel about the bird bath. The next thing I have on my list is she's criticized for being a witch. Now, first of all, I don't know what century I think this is, but I mean, okay, I mean, I'm sure there's witches out there. Of course there are, and there's everybody out there. It's 2019. But like, are you serious? The reason why she gets criticized for being a witch is because she has altars when she takes baths, and overall just altars in general. She has candles all around. She has, you know, sage, things like that, things to cleanse, things that really people that like crystals and all those things, like, you know, spiritual things. She has those kind of things around her, and I don't understand why that makes her a witch regarding this. And people are like, oh, I'm not listening to her no more because she's a witch. And then other people that know about this kind of thing, they're like, literally there's nothing in this picture, because she posted this, there's nothing in this picture that screams witch. Everything in this picture is to cleanse and spiritual and all of that shit. That basically wraps it up for me. I don't know anything about crystals. Well, I mean, I have like, you know, little like chakra things here and there, like, because I'm trying, but I kind of stopped learning about those kind of things. But I definitely think that that's something that a lot of people connect to. A lot of people are spiritually aware for those kind of things. So I don't know anything about like sage and things like that, but the little things that I do know, I know that they're not used for harm. Okay, so if you have any knowledge on those kind of things, and you like saw some kind of witch-like thing for her that she did, I mean, maybe, don't get me wrong. Like I said, I don't know much about this particular topic, but I don't agree that she's a witch, and I don't agree just because you think she's a witch that you have to stop listening to her music. Why are you stopping her bag? Excuse the noise in the back, because I am in my living room. I didn't want to give you guys the same freaking setup every single video, and my windows are open because it's like hot and cold. It's like a mix, and you know, I'm freezing. But there's just always bullshit going on out there, so I'm so sorry if you do hear that. The thing that stemmed this entire situation, I feel, is her not being friendly during meet and greets. Now, I tried to kind of pull up some videos to see, like, because I didn't actually see her being unfriendly at meet and greets, but I did see like a picture, and she was just like sitting there like this, and like the person is like next to her but not quite next to her, because she didn't hug them. And correct me if I'm wrong, I think Summer Walker at some point explained why she doesn't hug people is because the exchange of energy, they may have bad energy that you're going to, you know, take in once you hug them. I don't know if Summer Walker said that. Somebody definitely did say that, and I understand that since she is spiritual, she may believe in that, and she may actually experience bad vibes and bad energy in general. Now, her not being friendly at meet and greets also stems from her having social anxiety, which I understand. And before we get into the whole social anxiety and my opinion on it, and before y'all come into my comments and start talking about I have social anxiety and I would never do this, listen, social anxiety is never going to be the same for everybody. Everybody's always going to be different when it comes to social anxiety. Some people may have more anxiety and a little bit of social anxiety, which I would say I'm like 50-50. I feel like I have social anxiety up to a certain extent, and it's certain situations that would really bring out the anxiety in me. And when it comes to meet and greets, as you guys know, I make my own music. I have my own music. If you haven't listened to it, I have some new bops on SoundCloud. I haven't been releasing anything else anywhere else. Body was the last official release, but I have been posting. I posted so many songs already. Well, so many, in my opinion, songs on SoundCloud. So if you haven't checked out my SoundCloud with my new music, link is down below. I make my own music, and I have hopes that someday I will be famous and getting my bag, you know, the way that I love. I feel like I would like meet and greets because I genuinely would be encouraged by people being excited to meet me, you know, like, and I don't do the whole hugs exchange kind of thing. I do believe in it. I do believe that, you know, when people come to your home that, you know, maybe the energy may be off because they're just like maybe not the best person, but I'm not heavy into that, you know, like I know about it, but I'm not heavy into it. If I was at the social anxiety level as Summer Walker and it was equivalent to her, maybe I wouldn't set up meet and greets. But then again, how would she know if she didn't try it out? Which goes into some other points I will be pointing out in this video. She would really not know the level of that unless she did a meet and greet, unless she did a couple, unless she, you know, met a few people. It depends. It all depends on the situation, or it all depends on the person. So would I do the same thing? Probably not. But then again, I'm not Summer Walker. I'm not in her head. And also, she has stated, which I also agree with, and a couple of other people I know also agreed with me, anxiety overall got worse with age. I feel like right now I'm like at an all-time high. There has been moments in my life where my social anxiety has been extra high. A couple of years ago, for example, I can pinpoint one, and I would say this year would be the other, the highest 2 points of my social anxiety, or anxiety, and just all of that shit compiled into my paranoia, overthinking, all of that. Okay, it's been at an all-time high. So I definitely understand that with age also, you may not understand how social anxiety works with you. You know, you may not really be in tune with yourself, where you don't really know that well. So she wouldn't really know unless she tried it out. Now, I don't know how long she's been doing meet and greets for. I don't know how many meet and greets she's done. Like I said, I tried to do some research, but then again, I suck at doing in-depth research. But yeah, that's what I feel about that. I have never been to a meet and greet of hers. I actually wanted to go to her concert, but I didn't. And I think she actually ended up canceling the Arizona Phoenix concert. So I guess it's a good thing that I didn't go, which goes into the next point, canceling her tour. Now, she had her first and last tour. She immediately, when she announced her tour, she told y'all that this was going to be her first and her last tour because that's not her type of thing, okay? So I assume she signed a contract and she started going on tour, and she ended up canceling it, and she only has a couple of tour dates left. I'd say like 8 to 10 tour dates left this year, and then she's gonna cancel it. She's gonna give everyone refunds, which I like, because some people still do not give other people refunds for the things that they owe them refunds for. But we're not gonna bring any shade to the beauty community. Moving on. So she's been criticized for that as well, which I understand. People really wanted to see her, but then again, you know, y'all know she has social anxiety. Like, I understand this may sound like just an excuse, but it's really not an excuse. You really cannot control something like that. You cannot explain it. It's not really something that makes sense. It's something that's in your brain that's always going off, and you're paranoid all the time. Paranoid. You're thinking, you're paranoid. You're straight up paranoid. You're anxious. You're nervous. You feel like you're gonna die, okay? That's what we feel like, okay? That's how I feel about that. I mean, I don't really know how. I'm sure like people are upset, and I get it, but she tried it. She couldn't do it. Like, she could not do it. Like, what is she supposed to do? What do y'all want her to do? Like, I don't understand. If you were somebody that realized you cannot do the rest of the tour, what would you do? Do the rest of the tour and fucking piss everyone off? Which goes into my next point. She's criticized for butchering her own songs. I saw this in an actual tweet. She butchers her own songs with her own performance, so she should just cancel all her performances, and her stage performance sucks too. Now, I watched a video where she was performing. Stage presence overall, stage presence overall, I'm not even strong in. Like, I feel so awkward in front of the camera. Like, if y'all watch my visuals for my music on my other channel, my music channel, y'all will see that I will literally stand there like in my flavor video, bitch, I was so awkward. And that was just me in front of my boyfriend, okay? It is what it is. So I get it, the stage presence thing as well, but I don't know her team. I don't know who she's working with. I don't know what's going on through her head. Like I said, nobody knows what's going on through Summer Walker's head. I don't know, like, I don't have many opinions on that. I've never performed in front of anybody like that. I don't know what it's like to have hundreds of people staring up at me and like waiting for me to do something. I feel like I cannot tell ya what it would feel like until I experience it, which is what I keep going back to. You guys will never know what it feels like to be Summer Walker. The next thing that I have on my list that she was criticized for was she posted a video of her twerking on her man, and she's like, this is how bitches twerk on your man in the club or something like that. And she was like doing this whole funny thing. It was hilarious. I think it was funny. Like, she was moving funny, and he was London. They're so fucking cute together, yo. Oh my God. I would literally go on a fucking double date with them. Like, they're so fucking cute. I love them both so much. Like, I think London is an amazing producer, and y'all know I'm always riding producers' dick all the time, because I think producers have a hard ass job, because your girl is a singer-songwriter, but she still cannot produce for shit. I feel like producing just involves so much like talent. I don't know why this is so like lopsided. Like, I keep fixing it, but it keeps going lopsided. I'm sorry if it's distracting. I love producers. I love what they do, and so I find it so amazing that they work together and they were able to have their relationship and have their business, because me and Marcus also tend to mix both of them as well. But yeah, she was criticized for her dancing on her man, and they're like, how can you have social anxiety, bitch? First of all, okay, Summer did talk about this, and she did explain that social anxiety has nothing to do with that, and she went into an explanation of how she wants to go to a party really bad, but she's scared, so she's not going to go, which I completely relate with. Like, I am not the type of person that you can make last minute plans with, like, hey, let's go out, let's go to a party, because I'm gonna overthink on everything. I'm gonna think something's gonna go wrong. Like, I need to plan ahead for like a week or 2 weeks, or maybe even like a couple of days, maybe not 2 weeks, but I need a plan. I need to prepare for this kind of thing mentally. I cannot just flat out just get up and just go. I completely understand the whole party thing. What if I'm scared, I'm not gonna go. Like, What are you scared of? I have no idea, but I'm not gonna go. I feel nervous. I feel like my heart is gonna stop. That mixed with her Instagram activity overall, they don't like seeing her have fun. They don't like seeing her show off her body. They feel like everything she does is like outgoing, so she cannot possibly have social anxiety. But y'all keep mixing up the fact that the social part. Social means in front of people you do not know. People that maybe you've never met, maybe even vibe with, like social. You're socially awkward. Y'all sitting here saying she takes selfies or she's dancing on her man or she's around the people that she's comfortable with means that she doesn't have social anxiety. The social part of the anxiety, or even both, is flying right over your fucking head. You have no idea what you're talking about. Please just stop. Even if you have social anxiety, like, you cannot speak on her behalf, and that's what pisses me off the fucking most. It makes my blood boil. It makes me so angry that people are really sitting here telling her what she does and doesn't experience. Like you're in her head, reading all her thoughts and feeling all her emotions the way she's feeling. You guys do not understand, okay? One time I had one person told me, deadass, straight up, tell me to my face that their girlfriend has social anxiety and they would never be able to film YouTube videos, and so therefore I do not have social anxiety. I was so angry when this person told me that. Oh my fucking God. I was so pissed when this person told me that. You know why? Do you know why? Because I could sit here all I fucking want and talk shit and scream and go crazy and have fun in front of my own phone, my own video by myself. But then again, like, the social part of the anxiety is flying over your fucking head. This is just me by myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm here by myself, speaking to myself, literally. Like, I'm speaking to myself. So how does that mean that I don't have social anxiety? How? That pissed me off so fucking much. If somebody was ever to tell you that, tell them to shut the fuck up. And I didn't do that because I have anxiety on top of the social anxiety, so I cannot confront people right when I need to confront them. I need to think about it, and I need to make a plan, and I need to write all my words down and figure it out, and then I can confront them, okay? Because I don't like to get out my mouth disrespectful. Y'all know I'm from New York. I'm gonna blurt out some shit I do not fucking mean, and this whole friendship is fucking over. And you know what? That friendship ended up being over anyway, so I don't really know, like, why the fuck I didn't just tell them off right then and there. But yeah, I was really fucking offended when they told me that shit, and I don't agree with that shit, like, not at all, like, at all. Do not tell YouTubers that they don't have social anxiety because they sit there by themselves talking to themselves. Like, that, apart from Summer Walker, that's a pet peeve of mine. Back to the stripping, people criticize her that how can she strip? She apparently stripped in a really popular, like, heavy populated club. She has social anxiety. How does she strip there? Now me, I've never stripped, I've never danced, I can't dance, I don't know how to pole dance, none of that shit. So I don't know what that feels like. I don't know what it feels like to, like I said, be in front of a bunch of people. I'm usually like in the back, part of the crowd, nobody notices me, you know? So I really cannot relate with that type of thing. But yeah, she gets criticized for that. And like I said, social anxiety, in my opinion, can vary with age. It could be at an all-time high at some point. The older you get, maybe like you could get more irrational. The older you get, like, the more stress you have, the more things you have to look out for, the more understanding you get to certain things, and your social anxiety can rise. You never know what is the progress of between a couple of years ago where she stripped. Maybe she was all in her head. Maybe she just liked dancing so much. Dancing is like therapy for her, just like making music is like therapy for her. I saw somebody say, oh, she doesn't need to make music, she needs to go to therapy. Bitch, what if music is my therapy? How the fuck are you gonna tell me what I need and what I don't need? How do you know she doesn't go to a therapist? Did she say that? I mean, maybe she did, I don't know, but I didn't see it. I didn't see Summer talking about no type of, I'm not gonna go to a therapist, I'm not gonna take no meds. I don't know what Summer does in her free time, and I don't clock her the way that maybe some other people clock her, but like I said, like, that's the information I got, y'all. She also was accused in faking her social anxiety for clout, and also to cover up the fact that she canceled her tour. So people are thinking that she's acting all weird and like crazy and like socially awkward because she's trying to cover up the fact that she canceled her tour for social anxiety. So it's like, if she doesn't act awkward, then people are gonna assume she did it for no reason. First of all, if somebody wants to cancel their tour, it's their fucking tour. The fact that they even did it for you, I mean, bitch, like, you're not the one performing, you're the one enjoying. So you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand fans get us to where we're at, but if you cannot help it, you cannot help it. Real fans will understand you. Real fans will love you for who you are and for the music you make. They will not come to these fucking crazy ass assumptions that you're doing the most for the cloud or for other people to like not assume other things. Like, come on, man. You lose no matter what you fucking do. You could say something and there's two sides to it. They're both gonna be mad. But the real fans will always know. That's just how I feel about that. I don't think she's faking anything. I don't think that anyone with social anxiety can even fucking come to that conclusion that, hey, I should lie about all this shit. My social anxiety is not this fucking bad, so I'm gonna make it seem like it's this fucking bad because people are attacking me. Bitch, the fact that people are attacking her, like, makes it worse. Like, that's why she feels this way, because people are attacking her. She has to turn off her comments, which I completely understand, man. If people are commenting over my shit, all this hateful shit all the time, I turn off my comments too. I can't read my comments. Like, I don't know if you guys notice, I don't read my YouTube comments anymore. Well, I do. Whenever I finally get myself to go through my comments, I do. But I don't quite reply to them like right away, or even for months sometimes, and I feel guilty for it. I know. I love everybody that watches my videos. I truly, honestly, like, love you guys so much. I love all the support, seriously. It may take me a minute to answer your comment just because I do not like to read messages and comments overall, because I feel like it's gonna be hate immediately. And then when I see hate, I feel like it's just, I don't know. We can make a whole different video about my social anxiety, but like I said, we're still talking about Summer. So now we're coming down to our last final points. Yesterday, Summer Walker won a 2019 Soul Train Music Award. She won the best new artist, and I think she fucking deserves it so much. I think her first album fucking killed it. That's her first album, y'all, and she killed it. She fucking killed it. She won the award, and she came up on stage and she had a very, very short speech thanking her record label and her boyfriend / producer of the album. And people got offended. They're like, why wouldn't she thank her fans? Why is it so short? She won a whole award. And at some point in her speech, she said she didn't expect this. And people were like, how can you not expect? Like, how can you expect an award? When you have anxiety, period, you're always gonna be paranoid for the worst. You're not gonna be thinking about the best things. I got this. Yeah, you could be confident, but you could still have self-doubt. I think it's so crazy that people are just dead ass like, how can you not expect this award? Like, bitch. Okay. So people were upset about the speech thing, which she later on came on Instagram and talked about the fact that she actually was not even gonna go. And when she did decide to go, she was gonna be in the back with her regular clothes with just a wristband, just sitting there and watching everything from behind the scenes, which, like I said, I'm always behind the scenes of everything. I like to be behind the scenes. I worked retail and I don't want to work retail no more. I want to be behind the scenes. I get that. I completely get that. She didn't expect it, and she literally proved her point that she didn't expect it by telling y'all the way she felt when she was there. She felt like everyone was staring at her. She had to literally wipe up the sweat under her armpits because she was so nervous that everybody was staring at her. So yeah, when somebody calls your name on stage to win, you're not expecting that shit. You're gonna come up there and butcher the entire fucking thing, maybe skip a step or something, bust your ass, and you're gonna get up there, you're gonna be awkward, and you're not gonna have a speech prepared at all. And even if you do have a speech prepared, let me tell you, anxiety will erase the whole fucking thing. I don't know why everybody's so mad about her speech. She deserves the award no matter, even if she didn't give a fucking speech. She would have been like, thank you all so much, I appreciate it so much. That's it. She doesn't owe y'all a fucking speech. She's always thankful for her fans. She's always thanking her fans. I don't know what the fuck y'all reading, but she's always so happy and so grateful, and she deserves it. She deserves all the happiness and all of the awards she'll get from here on, and yesterday's award. The last thing that I'm going to be mentioning is her weird pictures that she takes awkwardly. Now, she took a picture and people are like, you look so awkward, like you're doing it on purpose. You're acting like you can't take a regular fucking picture. Maybe she can't. What? Like I said, what the fuck? Why? If y'all were standing here in her place, I want to know what kind of poses you guys are gonna fucking think of. Seriously, if she doesn't even really want to be there to begin with because she's so fucking scared, and she's there because she should be, if she forces herself to push through her social anxiety and be there, I feel like she doesn't owe anybody shit. The fact that she has this mental fight in her brain, always pushing and pulling at all the things that can happen, or all the things people can say, or all the things people can react, I genuinely don't think that she deserves to be hated on so freaking bad. She took a picture, she smiled. Yeah, she looks a little weird, so fucking what? We all have pictures where we don't know how to, how to maybe pose. And first of all, there's some people that don't know how to pose at all, aka me. Like, when people are on you, when people are looking at you, You don't know what to do. Have you ever had people sing happy birthday and you're just standing there stunned? Are you unhappy that people are singing you happy birthday? Maybe not. But do you not know what to do and you're standing there awkwardly and you have no idea what to do with yourself? Yes, that has happened before. I'm sure it has happened to you before. I just like, these are just me giving different scenarios of like a mindset, but really somebody who doesn't have social anxiety will never understand, or anxiety in general, will never understand what the fuck that feels like. It's not something that you can explain. It's a feeling that never goes away, that always puts you at your worst. And that's the worst thing about social anxiety. It prevents you from doing a lot of things that maybe you would be capable of doing without having anxiety. Summer is confident, 100%. They compared that picture with another picture. I don't know what she was dressed up for, but she was just exposing more of her body than she did in the picture at the awards. They're like, sorry, I have social anxiety. Yeah, she had social anxiety in both pictures. Like, I don't know why the way that she dresses determines as to why she has social anxiety. Other people are like, if I dress like that, I would also have social anxiety. Are you dumb? Do you really think that's how it fucking works? If I dress a certain way, you think I'm gonna be socially anxious? If I'm confident in that fucking outfit in front of, with the people I'm comfortable with, I'm not gonna be socially anxious because of that. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, it just drives me nuts. It drives me nuts that people are really comparing a disorder, a mental disorder, to the way she dresses. Now, there's no fucking correlation to those two. There's zero correlation. And that's another thing. London was not even there at the awards ceremony yesterday. He was not there. He wasn't there, okay? That's what from the facts that I know, he was not there. So he wasn't there to make her comfortable. He really wasn't. So the fact of the matter is, she wasn't surrounded by everyone she's completely comfortable with. She had a few of her friends with her, yes. She had people that she knows around her, yes. Like, it's not the same. When you're surrounded by strangers and you have 2-3 people around you that aren't like the closest people to you, it's not gonna make a difference. It's gonna feel like the whole world is staring at you while you have that little bit protection right here and right here. Everyone else is out staring at you, especially after all the shit talking they do, like all day, every fucking day. Oh my God, people are just so horrible. People tell her, why did she go into music? If she has social anxiety, listen, I can never speak on her behalf, and I don't know anything. I don't know her plans. I don't know anything behind the scenes. Your girl does not know how to even get famous. So, you know, it's not like I can really sit here and be like, well, these are the steps she took. She had so many chances to know if this was the wrong move for her. But to be honest, she knows. She knows. Now she knows. And I don't know what it's like to even do all of these things, meet and greets, performances, getting awards. Like, I don't know any of that shit, yo. But all I know is that I know what it feels like to have social anxiety. And I know that at the end of the day, no matter what everyone tells you, if people are giving you advice, like, it's your own mental battle that you're going through every fucking day, every minute, every second of the fucking day. That's basically all the points I think I wanted to make. I really hope you guys understand where I'm coming from. Like, I don't know, I guess maybe the fact that I do have anxiety, there's always gonna be a part of me that understands something like that. I can make an excuse for anything Summer does because I'll probably understand it, but other people that are just sick and tired of her acting this way, y'all not fans. Get the fuck off her page. Like, seriously, unfollow her, stop watching her, stop clocking her, stop listening to her music. Go ahead, stop her bag, go ahead, enjoy yourself, do you. No one's fucking stopping you, but stop fucking hating on people, yo. Seriously, stop telling people what they do and they don't have. Do you have a degree? And even if you do have a degree, that still don't give you a fucking right to sit here and diagnose somebody. Like, if you have a degree and you're diagnosing your patient, it's not the same thing as diagnosing somebody online over the pictures that they post and the comments that they make and the ways they speak and they dress. Like, that is fucking ridiculous. I fucking hate everybody that's doing all that shit. Like, y'all fucking annoying, okay? Please be more understanding and more aware of the way that you speak to people and the comments that you make, and just in general, like, the claims you make and the assumptions you make, because it's so easy to lose that person that you're hating on. It really is. One day the battle may be just too strong and you're gonna lose them. Start appreciating your artists and start appreciating people in general, people that you love, people that you sit here and tell that they don't have social anxiety to. You're so fucking rude, okay? I'm gonna tell you now, you're so fucking rude. Get over yourself. Stop diagnosing people. Stop telling people what they should do, what they should not do. You are not them. Do you. Do your own thing. If you don't want to do that shit, then you don't do that shit. Don't sit there and tell them not to do that shit, because she's gonna act exactly the way she acts without listening to your opinions. She is her own person. So enjoy her music and shut the fuck up. That's all I had to say. Thank you guys so much. Once again, if you do not know, my SoundCloud is down in the description below. Your girl is trying to be like Summer Walker, you know what I'm saying? I don't got the vocals down, bitch. I would love to meet her one day. I really would love to meet her. She's so cute and she's so sweet. I feel like we'd be like best friends, seriously. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm so sorry that I'm always on and off on YouTube. It really is like so much going on in my life. Like I'm just constantly battling with, and just thoughts, and just in general, sometimes I just have creative blocks and things like that. But when I'm not on YouTube, like I said, I am making music. I am recording, writing music and all that shit. I am. Go ahead and tune in on my SoundCloud and follow me on Instagram, and even add me on Snapchat if you would like to have updates as to when I post new music or when I do make new videos, so you don't have to like, you know, always be, you know, on the lookout. Anyway, I miss you all so much. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day. And remember, you're a goddess, even if you have social anxiety. Later!